Greetings and welcome to Old Drunken Discography. Where all friends and fans come together to BS, argue, occasionally agree, and discuss a musical artist. This week's musical artist is Nickelback. Nickelback was brought to you by the letter B for Bill and the letter T for Tim
for Suicide
and the letter J for Jerk Off Jason. We are talking all the right reasons. If you've missed the previous 4 albums, check out the playlist link down below. And hit that thumbs up, subscribe button to see where we're going to go from here. Not even going to spoil the rankings. Y'all got to go watch the videos, figure out where we are ranked right now. All the right reasons.
So speaking of lyrics that should not start an album, like, Follow You Home's pretty creepy.
Yeah. I mean, a little stocky. The music, it was okay. It was a little stocky in the lyric department, but whatever. The guitars has some decent parts. Again, I think Nickelback knows how to open an album. I think they put their hardest rocker right up front for you, get you hooked. I'll give them that.
Yeah. Yeah.
I can continue on. I guess I'll start off again. I don't give a
fuck.
I
got nothing.
I mean, you may as well. I mean, do it.
All right. Fight for all the wrong reasons. Hey, someone heard The Offspring Self-Esteem and thought I could write that.
Yep.
Only I'm going to take out the beta male bullshit and make it angry and alpha male because I'm a man. I did like all the echo effects and shit they did a little over halfway. At least it stands out musically from the past albums. Photograph was pretty decent Def Leppard song. Let me explain. Yes. The Def Leppard...
It is a decent Def Leppard song, I agree.
The Def Leppard song called Photograph is great. But Nickelback's Photograph is more of a 2 steps behind Def Leppard. I mean, the song 2 steps behind. It was decent. I'll give them that. The lyrics were pretty damn good for Nickelback. Like, I got no qualms with Photograph.
Not to spoil anybody going back and watching that top songs, but 2 steps behind was your number one.
It was
right?
my number one. Yeah, it's a great acoustic pop song. Like. Great lyrics, This is their reminiscing song. That's going to come back.
Well, plural.
Animals. Is it too soon to make another Def Leppard comment? Literally the very next song is called Animals. It's a shame it has such cringy lyrics because this one rocked musically. Chad was 31 years old when this song came out. Just saying. Call Chris Hansen. Saving Me was okay. It had decent lyrics, and it was pleasing musically. Far Away, I can say the same. For the genre, it wasn't bad. Next Contestant. Need that We Got a Badass Over Here song for Next Contestant. Either that or a Red Flag. So many red flags. Horrible production choices on this one. Side of a Bullet. Impressive vocal performance from Chad on this one. Top song contender just for having Dimebag Darrell sample in it. If Everyone Cared, Cat in the Hat rhyming again, but the music was okay. Someone That You're With, completely forgettable, minus the red flag lyrics again. Rockstar, as we close out with a Kid Rock song. It's lame. Tone is important.
Tone is important. I agree.
Nirvana's Polly, okay, tone-wise, you get it. You understand. It puts you in the mind frame of the victim. Rockstar, no. Tone is important, y'all.
It puts the lotion in the basket.
And just for shits and giggles, I did listen to We Will Rock You. How the fuck do you fuck up We Will Rock You? I don't know, but Nickelback did it. It sounded like they were really struggling to get that guitar intro part down, the outro part.
Someone read Guitar World that week.
That's all I got. Tone is important. Red flags. Not cool. Not as bad, but not cool.
So, let's see here. I'll follow it up. So, Follow You Home. Please don't follow me home. Song was alright for an outro. I felt like it was maybe their worst intro of their what I called their big albums, which were these middle 5 to 6. Fight for all the wrong reasons. I thought it was actually a better follow up for once. Usually their follow up after their intros are even worse than their intros, but this one I thought was actually a little bit better. Photograph. Yes, it's a modern meme song, but nostalgia hits hard for me on that song. So, screw you guys. I like that song.
Hey, I said I liked it too.
Well, I should say, screw you, the viewer. I like that song.
Oh, okay.
No, you shouldn't say that, Bill.
We love you, viewers.
Nah,
We
screw you,
love the viewers.
If you think the song's bad, like, Photograph's actually a pretty good song.
Go back and watch our Jimmy Eat World video.
If you dare.
Or Tool.
I wasn't even there for those, but if you dare, go watch those. Animals. Felt it was like just the song just kind of punched you in the mouth after Photograph. Thought it was a good follow up. Could have been better, but that was a solid follow up. Saving Me, for what their big singles were, this is the one that always was my least favorite of their what I would say were their big singles, the ones that actually maybe not the top 40, but would have been like top 50 to top 100 singles. This was Saving Me was never.
I thought that one was like that one was pleasing musically to me. Like it was like a good pop song.
It's all right, but like I don't know. It's just maybe it's the chorus itself, but like I don't like how it fades and stuff. I don't know. It just never really. I never liked it. Far Away. I love the intro. I love the guitar on it. But that's really about all that is with that song. Next contestant. It's fun. I like it. I mean, it's got some questionable stuff, yes, but
that's the bro do. We gotta be a badass song.
That's exactly what it is. I don't know. I mean, when Nickelback gets played at my bar, this is probably in the top. It's easily in the top 10 Nickelback songs that gets played.
Stay tuned for top songs.
I will say that's not one of my top songs off of this album. Side of a Bullet was maybe my least favorite song of the album. I'll say, relatively speaking, I liked more songs on this album than most of the other albums. But that was just my least favorite.
The two songs I like on this album you don't talk shit about. That's fucked up.
I'm not talking shit, but like I like it, but it's not my most favorite.
It's got Dimebag on it. It has a guitar solo, like a real guitar solo.
Yeah, well, you gotta follow the pop formula. To hell with that guitarist. The guitarist doesn't exist. We're all about making that vocalist be front and center. Come on now. You know.
And this is why I have entered into like just this existential crisis after listening to these, because like What am I doing? Like, I thought I played music, but apparently I have no idea what's going
Well,
on.
I mean, Tim, do you sing? If you don't sing, you're a second-rate citizen. You know that, right?
Well, yeah.
Yeah, I mean the singers are
Um,
always jackasses, but
yeah, I've heard of lead singer disease.
of course
The
we
old LSD.
working title for our band was our drummer's a bitch, so you know.
If everyone called,
How many
um,
guitar players does it take to screw in a light bulb?
fucking infinite, because they can't.
12. One to do it, and 11 to stand around and talk about how much better they would have done it.
Close enough.
Okay, all right. We throwing shade. We know who's the guitarist, who's the drummer, and who's the singer over there.
How do you get a drummer off your front porch?
If everyone cared, I'll say this about it. It was a good slow song. I like that it had a pace change in the album. It wasn't just the same thing the whole way through. Like there was a nice pace change. I like that. Someone That You're With, I thought was a top song contender. I love this song, and I thought it might have been a better closer than Rockstar was. Just from like a whole closing song perspective. Because Rockstar is a phenomenal song. I don't think it's that great of a closing track, though. Um, I mean, obviously, Rockstar is probably the most iconic Nickelback song that exists. I would say it's more
Not
iconic than
Photograph?
Photograph. I'd say it's more iconic than Photograph.
Wow.
I mean, Photograph became a meme song. Like Rockstar before
That's the
meme.
definition of Edconic.
I would say notorious. I wouldn't say iconic. I'd say notorious or Nickelback song.
Nah, I'm gonna stick with iconic on Rockstar. I understand what you guys
I
are
get it. They're
saying.
going for that Kid Rock, thing, but
Yeah, but how are you gonna do it?
Gonna do it real bad.
you're gonna do it with full belief in what you're singing. This isn't a Beverly Hills Weezer type situation here. I'm sorry, you can't write the lyrics on the previous albums and what's to come and just say, "Oh, I was all ironic, guys." No, I'm sorry, and we'll get to that later on another record. But
Man, I like that song, so. Is it gonna make my top songs list? Probably not. But
yeah, we will not be stealing it. It will not be a steal.
Rockstar was probably, I'll say this on the radio, I heard Rockstar way more than any other Nickelback song, without a doubt.
But
I'm not saying that's right, wrong, or indifferent. But
let me use this as an example. Nirvana's Nevermind. Okay.
Yep.
Track
Played to
1,
death.
2, 3, 4, 5.
6.
Yeah. The A side of Nevermind was played to death. When I listen to Nevermind, I always go to the B side because of that. That it has hurt Nevermind over the years for me, as opposed to. So just because it's played so much doesn't mean it's good or that it's the best the album has to offer, I guess.
yeah, no, and that's kind of what I've said here. Like it's for me though, I feel like Rockstar is though a good song for Nickelback.
Oh yeah, for Nickelback, it's a good song. It's right where they want to be. Saying that though, I don't want to spoil my rankings.
Well, Tim, you got anything to add here?
I mean, other than, I put the album on and about 45 seconds in, I realized that, my yard didn't have like a little like pond. So I went to the Home Depot Garden Center and bought a bunch of pavers and a
Hey.
couple hoses.
Look
And,
us up, Home Depot.
Hey, you got a Home Depot card or?
well,
Sounds
not
like you
on
need
this
one.
album, but it's coming. Stay tuned.
Man, here's the thing. By me, it's fucking Menards is where it's at, but that's because Home Depot's like hour and a half away.
Yeah, so we don't even have a Menards.
Yeah, I don't
No,
know what a Menards is.
Menards is strictly regional. That's
You remember
besides the
Scotty's? Did you guys have Scotty's in Alabama? We had those in Pensacola. Little Irish guy, Scottish guy.
No.
Home Depot put him out of business.
Yeah. Yeah, well,
Hey, to quote the guy that I roomed with in college, what the fuck's a Menards? I don't know. It's a place where you get your groceries plus your lumber.
Really? That's
That's
interesting.
fancy.
You can't even do that at Walmart.
I know. It's
So,
really weird. It's a
I
whole
put the
nother
album
concept.
on and I decided I needed to eat breakfast. So I went to Tim Hortons and I got me a nice plate of poutine
Perkins.
and just drenched it in maple syrup. Like
Like a true
poutine with
Canadian.
maple syrup, you people don't even know. And then I drank a bunch of Molson Ice and punched a couple trees and apologized and went to sleep.
Okay?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm a lumberjack and I'm okay.
And then it was like, by the time like number 9 came along, and it's like, these are the most ridiculous lyrics I've ever heard trying to like bring everyone together, but it's just stating the most obvious shit. It's like, we're not solving anything. We're just stating basic facts and making it rhyme in a cat in a hat scheme, and still on those binary riffs.
0111000101010.
Yeah, whatever rhythm you want to come up with.
Amen.
I think this is the first one with the new drummer. They got the old drummer from Three Doors Down, which, yay.
It was a yay.
Yeah.
All right. Let's just get into ranking this album here. Whose turn is it to guess?
It will be me. I was hoping to get Dark Horse. Apparently, I can't count.
You sure it's you? It was you, me, Tim, you. It's my turn. Oh, yeah, I guess the next time would be Tim, so, yeah. You did fuck up your count. All right, I'm going to say Tim's going to have it because he gave me so much to go on. Tim, did you like building a pond more than cleaning the gutters?
Yes.
All right. I'm going to say it's better than that. It's better than that. It's your number 2.
Correct.
I'm going to say Bill's going to have it in the same spot.
I will say you are wrong for me.
Number 1?
Yes.
Okay. For me, the production's fine, minus next contestant, but I think that was by choice for some dumb reason. It scores a few points for having Dimebag Darrell in some capacity, and there were less things that pissed me off overall. Curb has 2 top song contenders, so it doesn't quite beat that. So it's my number 2. No, wait. Hold up.
I mean, it would
Again.
make sense, but for you, I figured it'd be
No,
lower.
it's lower. Sorry, it doesn't beat Silver Side Up.
That's why. Okay, that's why I figured with you.
Okay,
That checks out.
because Silver Side Up moved up later on, so some of my notes are a little behind.
No, that makes sense.
All right, we are now divided completely.
Yep, no one has any repeats, and well, you and I got Silverside number 2 somehow.
That'll change.
I think we're gonna actually somehow end up with Silverside in the exact same spot.
I will be shocked because Silverside's got some moving to do. Needs to pack its bags.
And it's moving on mine too.
Needs to hit
so
that
we'll see what's
road.
going on.
Not Tim's.
The road or the aqueduct or whatever is on the cover.
Yeah.
Aqueduct, I think. I mean, I'm gonna say it's an aqueduct, not a bridge.
All right. What do we got next?
Nickelback.
No, we got Dark Horse next.
Like and subscribe unless you're easily offended.
And then like and subscribe twice.
Be safe, and for one of the longest punchlines ever. I don't know, Tim. How do you get a drummer off the porch?
Pay for the pizza.
And make good decisions.
If I go crazy